10 hidden secrets of New York City you won't believe exist. 1. Secret train platform under the Waldorf Astoria Hotel. Track 61 is a secret railway platform located beneath the luxurious Waldorf Astoria Hotel in Manhattan, connected directly to Grand Central Terminal. It was built in the early 20th century as part of Grand Central's expansion and officially opened in 1913. Originally intended as a service track, it was later adapted for special use. The 32nd President of the United States, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, who suffered from polio and was partially paralyzed, used Track 61 to avoid public attention. His heavily armored train, weighing over 200 tons, would stop directly at the platform. The platform is not marked on official maps and remained part of New York urban legend for decades. Some believe it could still be used today for emergency evacuation of high-profile individuals. 2. Belvedere Castle in Central Park. Belvedere Castle is a small decorative castle in Central Park, built in 1869 by architect Calvert Vaux. Its name means beautiful view in Italian, and it sits atop Vista Rock, one of the park's highest points. Originally created as a fantasy structure, it later served as a weather station and still provides meteorological data today. Though it looks like a real castle, it was never meant for royalty, just for views. Most tourists walk right past it without realizing its history or climbing to its scenic overlook. Once abandoned and vandalized, it has since been fully restored and now offers exhibits, amazing views, and a touch of fairy tale magic in the heart of New York City. 3. The Hess Triangle. Most people walk right over it without noticing, but at the corner of 7th Avenue and Christopher Street lies the smallest piece of private property in New York City. It's called the Hess Triangle, a tiny slice of sidewalk just 25 by 70 centimeters. In 1914, the city took land from the Hess family to expand the streets, but missed this one piece. As protest, the family placed a plaque that still reads, "Property of the Hess estate which has never been dedicated for public purposes." Over a century later, it's still there, a permanent act of defiance, hidden in plain sight. 4. Cold War Fallout Shelter. In 2006, during a routine inspection of the Brooklyn Bridge, workers stumbled upon something no one expected: a hidden fallout shelter from the Cold War era. Tucked behind a locked door in one of the stone arches, it had been untouched for decades. Inside were boxes of survival crackers, water drums, medical kits, and blankets, all labeled for civil defense use. It was built back in the 1950s, when fear of nuclear war was real and people believed they might one day need to hide underground. The shelter had been completely forgotten, a ghost of a time when the world was on edge, hidden right beneath one of New York's busiest landmarks. 5. Whispering Gallery. Right inside Grand Central Terminal, near the Oyster Bar, there's a spot where magic meets architecture. It's called the Whispering Gallery. If two people stand at opposite corners of the tiled archway and face the wall, they can whisper to each other and hear it perfectly, as if they were side by side. The sound travels along the curve of the ceiling, carried by the unique acoustics of the dome. Most people walk by without even noticing it's there. No signs, no explanations, just a quiet secret hiding in plain sight, waiting to be discovered by those who know where to stand and what to say. 6. The Hidden Tennis Court. Deep inside Grand Central Terminal, above the constant rush of commuters, there's something no one expects: a hidden tennis court. Tucked away on the upper floors of the terminal's annex, the court has existed in some form since the 1960s. It was once a private space for the elite, but today it's known as the Vanderbilt Tennis Club. And yes, you can book it. Few people even know it's there because from the outside, it just looks like another part of the building. So while thousands of people race to catch their trains below, a quiet game of tennis might be happening above their heads, hidden in the heart of one of the busiest places in New York. 7. The Secret 103rd Floor. Everyone knows about the Empire State Building's 86th and 102nd floor observatories. But there's one more level hidden above them. The 103rd floor isn't open to the public. It's a tiny, narrow room with a single metal door and a balcony that wraps around the spire. Once used for VIP guests and even presidents, it offers one of the most exclusive and breathtaking views in the entire city. There are no crowds, no glass walls, just raw height and open air. Most people don't even know it exists, but it's there, quietly watching over New York from the very top of one of its most iconic landmarks. 8. The Hum. Beneath the streets of Manhattan, near the city's municipal building, there's a sound most people never notice, unless you really stop and listen. It's called the hum, a mysterious, low-frequency vibration that hums through the concrete. Some say it's just machinery. Others believe it's a sound art installation placed there in the 1970s. There's no sign, no plaque, no clear origin, just a deep, endless tone hidden in plain earshot. If you find the right spot and stay still, you'll hear it too. A secret heartbeat beneath the city, whispering stories that never made it to the surface. 9. Brooklyn's wild parrots. In Brooklyn, if you look up at the right moment, you might spot something unexpected. Wild green parrots flying between buildings. Dozens of them live around places like Greenwood Cemetery and Brooklyn College. These aren't escaped pets. They're monk parakeets, native to South America, and they've been here for decades. No one knows exactly how they got to New York. Some say a crate broke open at JFK Airport in the 1960s. Others believe they escaped from a shipment at a pet store. Either way, they've adapted to the cold, building huge nests on power lines and in trees. They're loud, bright, and completely out of place. But they're New Yorkers now. 10. The burning vaults of the New York. Deep beneath the streets of Manhattan lies the world's largest known gold vault, hidden inside the Federal Reserve Bank of New York. It's buried 80 feet underground, behind a 90-ton steel door, and guarded like something out of a spy movie. Rumors say over 6,000 tons of gold rest here, more than any other vault on Earth. The gold doesn't even belong to the U.S. Most of it is held for foreign governments and central banks. No photos, no public tours, only tight-lipped guards and cold stone walls. Some say the vault has its own microclimate. Others believe it could withstand a nuclear blast. Whatever the truth is, one thing's certain. The greatest treasure in New York isn't in a museum. It's locked far below your feet. If you enjoyed this journey through New York's hidden secrets, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. More strange, fascinating, and unexpected stories are coming soon, and you won't want to miss them. Hit the bell so you're the first to know when a new mystery drops. See you in the next one.